Hey y'all, it's All of Destiny. Let's get into a little self-care maintenance. Special thank you to UNice Hair for sponsoring this portion of today's video. First things first, we're going to throw on our stocking cap, and boom, my cap is on. Star of the show for today's episode of New Week, New Hair. I'm wearing the UNice Byebye Slip 6x4 Glueless Lace C side part loose wavy bob. It's 12 inches with the density of 220%. One thing I like about this wig, y'all, is that it's pre-everything. So she is pre-plucked, pre-styled, completely glueless, like it's really beginner friendly. I'm tightening the adjustable band and drawstring in the back, just enough to give me a nice secure fit, but not too tight. If you've been wanting to get into wigs, but you don't really want all the extra steps, I feel like this would be a great option. Let's just keep going so you can see why. I'm gonna make a few little adjustments and then we'll be good to go. Now I'm going to take a little water in my spray bottle along with the Main Choice Ultimate Defining Setting Mousse to really define the curls and bring them back to life. Y'all, when I say this setting mousse is so good, it really defines the curls without giving like that crunchy hold to it. But the definition, yeah, it's on point. Main Choice knew what they was doing with this one. So the curls are already beautiful, but just adding a little bit of water and the mousse will really help to enhance the texture even more. And I'm going to use my pressing comb to also smooth out the front portion of the hair. I'm going to tie the hair down using this elastic band around the hairline. Take my Red by Kids blow dryer and I'm using my diffuser attachment. I'm going to diffuse the curls a little bit just to really help set everything in place. This is going to give the hair that beautiful bouncy voluminous look that we love. It's going to have the wet look, but the hair is going to be completely dry by the time I finish my makeup, so just a little bit of diffusing. And boom, just like that, this is the finished look. Y'all, this bob is so cute. Y'all know I love a good bob in the summertime, and this right here, I'm feeling her. I love the curl pattern. This hair is super soft, it's lightweight, and the length honestly is perfect. Perfect for summer, but also perfect for a rainy day too, especially considering that we only used water and a setting mousse to define the curls. So that's the finished look, y'all. We have our nice glueless bob on for the summer. I love that you can really wear the wet look. My hair is fully dry now, but you can definitely wear the wet look if you want to do the wet look. Perfect length. It's not all down our back for the summertime. That way we can be cool. Throw her on and go for my girlies that don't like too much lace. Then we got you covered. You ain't have to do too much. Everything. I've been getting quite a few compliments wearing this wig, y'all, and I can really see myself reaching for this one over and over because it's just that easy. Even if you would want to do a low ponytail and throw this on top, if you're running errands, heading out shopping, getting lunch with your girlfriends, even a movie day. So if you all have been looking for a quick, beginner-friendly glueless wig that is easy to install and perfect for the warmer months, I definitely recommend checking this one out. I will have this exact wig linked for you all in the description box down below if you want to check it out for yourself. Let's go ahead and get back into the vlog. So to really bring the rest of this look together, we need to beat our face. I want to do my makeup and then we can kind of see what everything is giving. So then first I'm going to use my L'Oreal True Match concealer. This one is in W7 and I basically apply mine under the eyes. Oh, she low. Let me see if I got another one. Go down to the last of her. Okay, I got another W7. So under the eye, I use my little clippy clips. Boom, boom. Alright, so taking my L'Oreal concealer under the eye. It's a little bit lighter than me, so I do it under the eyes, right here on the chin, and a little bit in the center of the forehead. As of lately, I like to do my concealers all at once. So then I go in with my Maybelline Fit Me. This one is in Cocoa, I think. Yeah, 060 Cocoa. I'm gonna slap her right there. So when you're looking at your face, I'm looking at the darkest part without the makeup, and that's right here. Boom, boom. I be getting hair on my chin. I hate that. So when I pluck it and then it sometimes scar a little bit, that's annoying. So we just gonna use we're gonna use a little bit of concealer to cover her up. Okay, okay. Then we want to go right here on the forehead. Since I got my band on for now, we're gonna blend that in a little bit towards the end. Now that all the concealer is in place, I take the Milani Clean Start Prep. So this is like a little facial mist basically, and I'm gonna mist my face with this, and I'm gonna also let Voice Over Destiny finish the rest of this video for me, please and thank you. Thank you. Hello, I have voiceover Destiny here, so let's get into it. So taking this sponge right here, I'm going to use that pointed side and just dab underneath the eyes, blend that out. Yeah, I kind of stretch my face sometimes to get the creases out, girl. You got to get in there. I'm going to blend the forehead as well, and then that chin area. For everybody that's been on TikTok requesting this makeup tutorial, come to the front of the class and get closer so you can see what's going on. So I'm taking a contour brush by e.l.f. and I'm going to blend out that darker concealer. You don't really want to drag the product around. You want to kind of tap it onto the skin and then blend. So a lot of this is more so like a tap, tap, tap. What she say? Tap, 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 tap in. Lately, I've been a concealer first kind of girl, so after that, I go in with whatever foundation I'm going to use for the day. I've been gravitating towards my Mented foundation stick. I'm going to apply this in the areas where we did not place the concealer. Blend it out using a foundation brush. And notice how I kind of overlap. That helps to really hide those harsh lines. This is something new I've been trying, y'all. I put a little bit of concealer underneath the bottom portion of the lip. Cute little, I guess, pouty, full. It just makes the bottom lip look a little more full. It kind of brings it out a little bit. I don't know. I've just been trying it lately and I like it. So I'm doing my makeup and currently filming a YouTube video. That's what we got going on. Taking my Milani contour. Mine is broken, but the shade on it is perfect. So I tap into that and we're going to basically set the cream contour with the powder contour. This is going to lock it in place. Taking that same concealer that we used on the face to contour the nose, and then I'm going to basically blend it out with this small little brush. The Sephora Micro Smooth will forever be top tier. I'm in mahogany number 56. Set almost my entire face with this. Now this is where the whole look start coming together. I mean, it's already coming together, but once you whip that blush out, I used to not wear blush like years ago when I first started wearing makeup. Gotta go in with the blush out. Just look at the difference. It just ties the entire look. I don't know, it's something about it. It just ties the entire look together. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna swipe to reveal it. Destiny, the word suits you. Lip combo me, please. So I'm gonna go in with this little mauvey shade right here. I'm either a mauve girl or a dark brown kind of girl. Sometimes I like a little bit of concealer in the middle, girl. I just like the way that it looks. Finishing that off with a little bit of a soft pink sheer type of gloss. And this one is like a lip plumping gloss, so yeah, I know it's gonna get us all the way together. Okay, eyeshadow, how we feeling? I'm not feeling it actually. I get a little lazy when it comes to my eyeshadow, so either I'm going to use a little bit of the blush, I'm going to either use the concealer, or sometimes I might just use both, which is what I'm doing now. Girl, the people that tell you to roll around in that grass, don't be making a fool of yourself for these people on TikTok. That works for her, and I told you this morning why that worked for her. You can't do that on TikTok. You can't do that. She can. It is what it is. It's time for the percolator. It's time for the masquerader. Alright, y'all, let's go in with the mascara. I feel like everything is in the mascara. The wand. Now, when we do this mascara, we build a little different. Anybody can apply it to the front portion of the lashes. But did you do the back? So if I gotta give you one tip for your mascara, front, back, side to side. This one is by L'Oreal. I think it's their Panorama one. Oh, she cute. Thank ya. Sometimes when you put the mascara in the front and the back, it really hit. It's so hard that I actually got a little bit of it on my face. But a tip for that, let the mascara dry fully, and then you'll be able to wipe that right off with the spoolie. Okay. They be like, makeup in this heat? Girl, you must don't got the L'Oreal setting spray or you're not doing it right. Lock it in. Oh, she look good. Hey, screw me. Little mama with the beat face. So that is pretty much the finished look. We got our hair looking nice, makeup is done. I did my nails off camera, but these are the nails right here. Where is it? I was gonna show y'all the packaging. B-roll Destiny will show y'all. These are by Sally Hansen. We got a nice cute little pearlish situation. I feel like we need to do pedicure now. We need to finish. It's got to give head to toe. So let's keep going and see what else we can put together. Okay, hair is done, makeup is done. Let's get into this pedicure because somebody said y'all been walking around with tennis shoes on because y'all toes ain't done. All of the items I'm using will be down below. I'm going to add in some of this foot soak. We like the bubbles with the bubbles on this side. We're going to just call this a watch and learn because I really don't want to talk right now. So if you want to learn how to save $100 or more doing your own pedicures at home, again, come to the front of the class. Yeah, y'all be trying to learn and you want to see way in the back and you trying to peek and see what's going on. The view is at the front. Come and get the view. Come and look at this. Push back the cuticles, sit back, relax, and soak for a while. I like the Jenna Pedi kits because they basically come with everything you need all in one bag. They do have a smaller sample size if you all want to try it out before purchasing and investing in the larger items. But I personally feel like purchasing pedicure items is an investment and it's you investing in yourself because you can use these items over and over. If you want the softest feet ever and you're tired of replacing your sheets because you keep ripping them up from your cracked heels, you need this pumice block right here. Scrub on the bottom of the heels, the bottom of the feet. Scrub all of the bottom of your feet with this. Even if you say, Destiny, I don't do my own pedicures at home, stop making that lady work so hard at the salon. You need to do a little at-home maintenance in between your pedicures. You should at least have one of these in the shower twice a week. Use it. Thank me later. Uh-oh. Time to get active. Look at the heels. I feel like you can see the softness through the screen. Like you can see that they're not cracked. They're not peeling. They don't rip up my sheets. You can see it through the screen. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And for the girls that's like, girl, I can't do my pedicure at home because I can't reach my feet. You got to bring your feet to you. I'm going to link this down below. This little pedicure step stool.
Now, I ain't saying she a gold digger, but she ain't messing with no broke.
Look at the nails. All the way around, it's got to give soft feet, soft heels. The nails are also healthy, with or without polish. We got to get the hair off that big toe.
Mm-hmm. Girl, go ahead. Cutie the bomb, met her at a beauty salon with a baby Louis Vuitton under her underarm. She said, I could tell you rock, I could tell by your charm. Girls, you gotta fly.
Why you let it get that long? So not all nail cutters are made equal. You got the straight edge and you have this cute little tapered, or whatever you call it. I'm not a professional. I just do my own pedicures because why not? But I'm going to use the straight edge because I love the straight look. Basically the French type of look, nice and straight. So if you clip your nails with this one, even if you're doing white, whether you're doing French tips, you won't have to like overly file your nails trying to get that perfect shape. The nail clipper will do it for you. removing a little bit more of that dead skin. So y'all know I bounce back and forth between a white pedicure or I love a good French tip at home. I want to buff the nails out using a buffing block.
Get down, girl, go ahead. 18 years, she got one of your kids, got you for 18 years. I know somebody paying child support for one of his kids. His baby mama car crib is bigger than his. You will see him on TV any given Sunday.
This is a translucent structure pink by Gelish. If you're going to do the French pedicure at home, you got to go in with the pink and the white. Like, it just hit a little different in the sun. I love to do 2 coats of it, and I am going to insert a clip to show you all the difference between the two before we polish the left foot. I like the brush too on this one. It's kind of tapered along the edges. Y'all probably don't care about that at all, but I feel like the types of brushes on your nail polishes matter so that you can avoid getting it on the skin, not causing any lifting. And notice that I'm not going all the way back too close to that cuticle area. Since we're using this gel, I don't want it to lift up. Want to cure that underneath the UV lamp for 2 minutes. So while one foot is curing underneath the lamp, I'm going to begin working on the other one. The remaining steps are pretty self-explanatory, so I'm going to let you all enjoy the rest of the video.
Y'all can't leave. His dishes in the back, you gotta roll up your sleeves. But while y'all washing, watch him. He gon' make it to a beans out of that Datsun. He got that ambition, baby.
Okay, you see the difference, right? The right foot got the translucent pink. The left foot only has a clear base coat so far. You see the difference. If you're trying to have your toes noticed from afar, full body picture, and they notice the French pedicure, you need that translucent pink. I'm just saying. Just saying, thank me later. Girl, ain't nobody gonna see your toes in the foot. Yes, they are. Yes, they do. Every time. They zoomed in and saw that your nail polish was chipping. We don't want to see that in 2026. Pedicure is popping. Keep it on and popping. Keep it on and popping, yeah. All 2026. Thank you. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna call y'all back. Sometimes it's all that love is different. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Why would I tip the bottle? Oh, get in close. Get in close. You see it. Get it to it. Be sure to click over here if you all want to see more videos like this one. Click on my face right here to subscribe to the YouTube channel because it's absolutely free to do so. And I will talk to you all in my next upload. Bye.
That's just how I live. Money and